Right, it's Bank Holiday Monday, the 31st of May. The weather has been absolutely gorgeous and I've had far too much to drink. So this might not go well. But the one thing that it was... What? See what I mean? Started already. The glitches, it looks like, were to do with the V-Sync. When I had the V-Sync turned off, and I think the max frame rate I had was 244 or something, but I knocked that down to 60 and I turned another couple of things off as well, like ambient occlusion and stuff like that, and it seemed to be working alright. But we'll see what happens, because and dynamic shadows I think I turned off and it seemed to be alright. But we'll have a look. I'm gonna turn one of them on, I think, and we'll see if it fucks up again. Cool, and that camera looks as bright as fuck, doesn't it? Never mind. Right, let's have a go at this. And I don't know, is it right? Options. See, that is... No, it wasn't. I'm wrong camera. I'm completely lying. Subtle font size, controller. No, close. Okay, let's go back to resume. And we'll see what happens here. Because I think that was causing a lag or something, but we'll always see. And expect the missus to burst in or something with some thing or other. Oh, I did do my mouse, didn't I? Yep. It's blue, so I know it has effect. But what the fuck's happening here, I don't know. Hello. Desktop. Press any key. Loading. Okay, well I don't exactly remember this. Let's work out options. That's what I was talking about. Graphics. It was, I've whacked it full screen. I've got dynamic shadows and that on. V-Sync off 60. Film grain. Oh, it was ambient occlusion. I could put, let's put anti-aliasing on. Let's see whether that makes a difference. What about ambient occlusion? No. Right. If it fucks up now, all I've turned on is anti-aliasing. And I really wish I watched the other video now to see where I ended up. I think I got mullered somewhere. Or I didn't get mullered. I've got the Profian Doobry thing, nothing showing on there. See, now my mouse is working perfectly on this, but when it comes to them fucking bypass things, it don't seem to be doing that. It seems to be jumping all over the place. Right. Everything seems okay at the moment. So what have I got to do? Have a butcher's over here. Anything interesting? Shackers. Oh no, door's opening. On my back on SR1. Who that? Ashley. Oh, I'm back on a doobry.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks,
That's where.
Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
Let's go on
I've seen
hugging
friends die
trees.
before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Yeah.
Couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
See, I'm a tree hugger. Paragon +2. I treat people in these games as I would do in real life. Now, all I've got to do is remember, is that, no, that's not the map, is it? Map. Sure, am I supposed to go? Okay. Let's have a run around, shall we? Oh, thank you. Who's that joker? Don't know, but he's saluted. Who's that?
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Presley. Okay. Got that name down. What's that fucker? Nav manual. Codex. Okay. That obviously teaches you how to fly the thing. Or not. What we got over here? Who's that? What's that? Let's go and have a look around. I'll just talk to him. Ah, I've got to talk to Joker, haven't I? Now he's up the front here, isn't he? Dun 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 dun. I'm sure there's some other shit here.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Mm-hmm. Few glitches there, though. And another couple. And a few more. And yet again a few more.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that
Okay,
monster.
that
Its
is
main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
lot of
Roger,
stuttering.
Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Take us in there, boy. A few glitches. This is a 1080 Ti in here, by the way, so it ain't fucking short of shit. Hello.
This is
Now
an
what?
outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Now, what you do here? Saren is their top agent, accused of treason. It's the truth. They're blind. He's dangerous. He's certainly dangerous, but he didn't work out.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Yep. And that's what I do as well. It was something I was going to do there, wasn't it? Yeah, because that was glitching, wasn't it? Options. So let's graphics. Maybe let's take film grain off. I'll take anti-aliasing off as well. And see what happens. Have a look at the journal. Expose Saren. Go to the tower. Complete. Okay, so all that's complete. Go to the tower. Assignments. What have we got there? Jacka's Shitters. Codex.
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans.
I thought
Since
we'd
the
been through all
Prothean
this.
extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community.
This before.
5 arms known as the War.
All right,
The
let's go.
Council is an executive committee composed of representatives from the Asari republics, the Turian hierarchy, and the Solarian Union. Though they have no official power over the independent governments of other species, the Council's decisions carry great weight throughout the galaxy. No single Council race is strong enough to defy the other two, and all have a vested interest in compromise and cooperation. Each of the Council species has general characteristics associated with the various aspects of governing the galaxy. The Asari are typically seen as diplomats and mediators. The Solarians gather intelligence and information. The Turians provide the bulk of the military and peacekeeping forces. Any species granted an embassy on the Citadel is considered an associate member, bound by the accords of the Citadel Conventions. Associate members may bring issues to the attention of the Council, though they have no input on the decision. The Human Systems Alliance became an associate member of the Citadel in 2165.
And they don't like us. So what's the away, aye, oi, Captain. ASAP, pronounced ASAP, an acronym for as soon as possible. Belay. Bridge, Captain's mast. Yep. CIC, damage control, ECMI, flank. This is getting as bad as a fucking NHS for acronyms. Groundside, helmsman, larder, leader, light amplified equipment. Shore party, spacecraft sent ashore on official business. Silent running, that's when you don't even fart. Sitrep spacer. Someone as XO executive officer. Thanks. I needed that. Photo mode. Ding! No. Right, now what we got to do? Wander around. Go and have a look over here. Computer console, easy decryption. Ah, now this is where the mouse fucks up. Because it should be stop jiggling. Alright, fuck off. Ah. There you go. Some unusual energy readings during a patrol in the Argos for Roo cluster. Share particularly concerns about a Hydra system. Photos recalled before our team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that. Do you want to send a recon team? Yep, I would. What you reckon? I would. I'll send a recon team.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
No, that's true. So let's go. Where was that? I don't know. Jack shit around here. So I suppose we got to go out. Where we going? Down here. Oh, yeah, there's an X there. Door control open. How about that one? Go and have a look in here. So down here. I can see the little X down there on the screen. But Presidium. Oh, let's go and talk to
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel Embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Okay,
I should
enough.
be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Thank you. She seemed okay, didn't she?
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be
Alvina talk, but I'm supposed to be going over there by the looks of it. But what's that? Oh, that's Alvina.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Okay.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me about the embassies.
Try and find out all this shit I've
Each species in
forgotten.
Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384
I think they had a little
galactic standard
fat
years
guys.
ago. As Citadel space has expanded,
Like me.
more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more
Because we're
before a new
dickheads.
species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions.
Boogeyman.
Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Yep, okay. So now we're going to look at the map. Use Citadel as you explore the Citadel, more locations were unlocked. Okay. Boop, boop. Looks like there's only one place I can go. Citadel Tower. Have you got any? That's new. I'm fucking sure that is. Don't remember seeing that. And I thought there was a transition ship. Okay. So what have we got there? Garrus.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
I like Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the Council.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the Council waiting.
Oh, fuck off. There's some more questions. So where is the Council then? Okay, go up the steps. Pretty nice. Chunk of rock. Nobody bothering here, so... Okay. Oh, the Council. Okay. So I've got to go. Oh, it says here.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. There are many points of interest here, including the Citadel Embassies and CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Well, that's where I was thought.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the
Okay.
two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council
Krogan.
in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the 3 Council races have worked together
It's
to
all
ensure
coming
the
back,
peaceful coexistence
Krogan.
of the galactic community.
So I'm sure I've got the
while
geezer I last met
preserving
and the
individual
Krogan
autonomy for each species.
in my
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
Yep.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Okay, so I'm supposed to go to somewhere. Okay. Let's codex.
The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs.
This is just for you, by the way.
They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the
Background.
Geth showed signs of self-evolution,
That's why I love this game.
the
Loads of
Quarians attempted
background.
to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society.
Hold it.
The Geth
Even though I
possess a
think we have
unique distributed
seen that one.
intelligence. An individual
we have. How
the
about
Volus
Volus?
are a member species of the Citadel with their own embassy, but they are also a client race of the Turians. Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian military protection. Erun, their homeworld, lies far beyond the normal life zone of its star. However, the world has a high-pressure greenhouse atmosphere that traps enough heat to support an ammonia-based biochemistry. As a result, the Volus must wear pressure suits and breathers when dealing with other species, as conventional nitrogen-oxygen air mixtures are poisonous to them, and in the low-pressure atmospheres tolerable to most species, their flesh will actually split open. Volus culture is tribal, bartering lands and even people to gain status. This culture of exchange inclines them to economic pursuits. It was the Volus who authored the Unified Banking Act, and they continue to monitor and balance the Citadel economy.
Well, that's cool, isn't it?
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis. They can attune their nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of
That's
any
a word.
species to reproduce. This capability has led to the unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live for over 1,000 years, passing through 3 stages of life. In the maiden stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and experience. When the matron stage begins, they meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors.
This has got some great shit. The backstory to it is absolutely brilliant. So, technology.
A virtual intelligence is an advanced form of user interface software. VIs use a variety of methods to
Think how
simulate
much went
natural
into this game.
conversation,
Voicing
including
all
an
this.
audio interface and an avatar personality to interact with. Although a VI can provide a convincing emulation of sentience, they are not self-aware, nor can they learn or take independent action. VIs are used as operating systems on commercial and home computers. Minimal VI agents are also available. Agents are compact and specialized. Some serve as personal secretaries, filtering calls and scheduling meetings based on user-defined priorities. Others are advanced
Press
search
1.
engines, propagating themselves
Press 2
across the
if you want to
extranet
speak
to
to
collate user-requested data. Commercial
finance. Press
VIs
3
and a
if
variety
you
of
want to
stock
speak to
personalities are available at any software retailer. Boutique firms and hobbyists also build unique VIs to personal specification. Although software emulation of living personalities is illegal, reconstructions of famous historical figures are common.
Based on a Raspberry Pi then. Okay. Anything primary, secondary, what we got here? Presidium Ring. The ring is enclosed the embassies of Presidiums for open-air restaurants. Well, that'd come in handy in the current situation, wouldn't it? Open-air restaurants, they'd be fucking thriving. Bar gravity is about third. Holographic sky. Be nice. 20-hour day, 6-hour night. I ain't scrolling through this too fast because I do. Journal. Now what we've got to do, unusual readings, investigate system, go to the Hydra system in the Argos Road cluster and investigate. So that's the thing, but I thought I had to meet, I had to go to the Dewberry, didn't I? I had to go to the tower. I'm sure I had to fucking... Oh, this is bollocks. I'm sure I had a... Missions. Citadel. Go to the tower. Okay. Go to the Citadel Tower on a precision for an audience with the council. Citadel Tower. Okay. Let's go to the Citadel Tower, shall we? Wherever the fuck the Citadel Tower is, that will be. Alright, tower. Where's the tower? Geezer, where's the tower? Diplomat, talk. I don't know, where's the fucking tower?
I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Yeah, I know that, but where's the fucking tower? Who's that?
Delighted welcome. It is good to meet you.
Elcor. They seem pretty cool. Alright. Who's that? I don't know. Yeah, but diplomat. Dun 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 dun. Where the fuck's the tower? Come up and down, around. C-Sec. I don't want to go to C-Sec, I want to go to the fucking tower. Where's the tower? They said it was at one end. To C-Sec Academy. I don't want to go to C-Sec Financial District. I want to go to the tower. The tower. Citadel Tower. Right. I'm sure they didn't have this in the original. You arrived at the Citadel Tower. Right. Now we just got to fucking get up there and have a word. This looks like going down though. Is that the tower? No, you don't want to walk, that's fucking well too slow. That looks like a tower, doesn't it? Sort of up.
Oh, the hearing's already started, come on.
Finally.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
Now, I know he's going to play it up, but I'll be interested to see how he got involved. But can you ask the 2 questions? No. And it was him.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth.
Fuck
Ambassador,
off.
your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Maybe I should have taken a different route there. Say I'll find proof. Which I think I did. The first time I played it. Maybe that was a wrong move.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
I'll take care of it.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the high.
This is where it...
I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
This is where you have fucking...
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody,
this is what the game is like.
alcohol
it's
and drug
deep,
use.
involved.
The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Okay.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Right. And there you go. This is what is, as I said, loads of backstory. You have to investigate. Well, you don't, if you want to know what's going on, rather than just go fucking batshit crazy and kill everyone.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join.
I like this.
There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation. But with him gone, things are still up in the air.
Right.
What's the command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
What?
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Oh, I just said that, didn't I?
We don't even know how many there are.
Can I skip?
The latest Alliance but the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, The last line of defense, the
Maybe
final
not.
option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up,
It's like deja
you
vu,
know
isn't it?
something big is about to happen.
If one goes
What
too
happens when a
far.
Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Okay.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Now this is where it gets Codex experience plus 12, and there's nothing on the Dubry. So where do we go? Have a chat to her.
So, this is where the Council passes judgment on all us little folk, huh?
Yep, we know about that.
Ran over our heads, Commander.
So have I. Journal. Where's Garrus? Where's Harkin? Clara's Den in the lower ward. Financial district, and what's that one? Investigate Saren. Udagef. So go see Barlow them. Financial district. Take that top one.
The Asari were the first species,
Yeah, we know
the
that.
second species to join the Citadel. The Solarians are warm-blooded amphibians with a hyperactive metabolism. Solarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. To Solarians, other species seem sluggish and dull-witted. Unfortunately, their metabolic speed leaves them with a relatively short lifespan. Solarians over the age of 40 are a rarity. The Solarians were responsible for advancing the development of the primitive Krogan species to use as soldiers during the Ragnay Wars. They were also behind the creation of the genophage bioweapon the Turians used to quell the Krogan rebellions several centuries later.
That rings a
Solarians
bell.
are known for their observational capability and non-linear thinking. This manifests as an aptitude for research and espionage. They are constantly experimenting and inventing, and it is generally accepted that they always know more than they are letting on.
Yep. Snaky bastards. Solarians. But good to have as an ally, from what I can remember. So what we got?
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to
We've done
maintain
that.
peace throughout the galaxy.
You know about that. So what's the other? Anything else?
The Asari were the second, roughly, the Asari.
No.
The
all
Asari were the first species to discover the
Yeah,
Citadel.
yada yada yada
When
yada
the
yada.
Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed.
What are the codex? Dreadnought 531 for every dreadnought. Right, that's got to be it then. So that's the codex. Now everything is looking normal, apart from the fact I've got to meet someone in the financial district. So go to the financial district first, when we can find the there's a transport system somewhere. This is where it is big, this game. It is big. Who the fuck's that?
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
Okay, let's take the first one.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Okay. I'm hitting the button. Where was I going though? Financial district, I think. Any more Keepers? One here. Okay, that's cool. Cool Keepers, so I think they keep the station alive. Can't go in there.
Don't be ridiculous. The Bolas won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can...
Not embassies, I want to go to fucking... Where's the financial district? Embassies. Right. CSEC Academy. The Citadel Tower. Ship. The financial district. That big thing there. That's a Krogan. You'll meet them later. Well, it looks like a Krogan. So, are we on the financial district? Where we got to go? Looking at my little map down there on the right, that looks like he's fucking yonks away. What's that then? Oh, that's... Oh! Nothing to say you're scanning the Keeper, though. That's a bit of a... shit. Are you fucking joking?
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3.
Why is it picking that out?
Here in the financial district, a number of businesses offer various goods and services to their exclusive clientele. The statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the Ragnay Wars. In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Ragnay Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell.
And then people got fucked off.
Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Ragnay, then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Ragnay threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
What were the Ragnay Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Ragnay. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Ragnay unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Ragnay advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Ragnay homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Right, done what they want.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
Yep.
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Now, can you stop putting fucking things? Look, it's big X there. How about? Yeah, I've got to scan the keepers. So, I scanned the keepers. I thought I had to talk to someone in the fucking financial district.
50,000 years ago, the
Don't worry
Protheans,
about
though
them.
now extinct, the Ragnay once threatened every species in Citadel space. Over
Extinct?
2,000 years ago, explorers foolishly opened a mass relay to a previously unknown system and encountered something never seen before or since, a species of spacefaring insects guided by a hive mind intelligence. Unfortunately, the Ragnay were not peaceful, and the galaxy was plunged into a series of conflicts known as the Ragnay Wars. Attempts to negotiate were futile, as it was impossible to make contact with the hive queens that guided the race from beneath the surface of their toxic home world. The emergence of the Krogan ended the Ragnay Wars. Bred to survive the harshest environments, the Krogan were able to strike at the queens in their lairs and reclaim conquered Council worlds. But when Krogan fleets pressed them back to their homeworld, the Ragnay refused to surrender, and the Krogan eradicated them from the galaxy.
Or did they?
The Geth are a humanoid race of net.
We know that.
When the Asari discovered the Citadel, they also discovered the Keepers, a docile, multi-limbed insect race that seemingly
Docile,
exists
not docile.
only to maintain
Docile.
and repair the Great Prothean Station. Early attempts to communicate with or study the Keepers were failures, and it is now illegal to interfere with or impede Keeper activity. Because they are completely non-threatening, Keepers have become virtually invisible to everyone else. Similarly, they seem indifferent to other species, except for their tendency to help new arrivals integrate themselves into the Citadel. No matter how many Keepers die due to old age, violence, or accident, they maintain a constant number. No one has discovered the source of new Keepers, but some hypothesize they are genetic constructs. Biological androids created somewhere deep in the inaccessible core of the Citadel itself.
It's a mystery. Oh, it's a mystery. A shot in the dark. The big question mark. So what the fuck?
The Asari were the first species to discover the
We know about the Asari. We know about
roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turian.
Why are you bringing up the primary, secondary, alien, non-council races? Krogans. You'll get to meet one of them later on, if I can remember correctly. They're good. I think I have one in my team. And we've done a few things for him. And he turned out to be absolutely fucking brilliant from what I can remember from, what's this, 2007, 2017, 10, God knows how many years ago. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 14 years ago. Jesus. Right, where's this financial district fucking, and why does it keep pointing me to Avira talk? I want to go and talk to the geezer in the financial district. Emporium shopkeeper, not interested. Towards direction. I don't want to go to the fucking wards. I want to talk to them. The elevator down the wards, across the plaza on the other side of the lake. You would find Clara's den. Okay, so maybe it wants me to go to Clara's den first. I want to talk to the on the other side of the thing. And this is the fastest I can run. I ain't got no. Oh no. Better not draw that in here. To the financial district. Yep. See, that's up there.
Creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be... Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance? Are you allowed to preach here in the Presidium? The words this unworthy one speaks are merely observations of the truth. The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers. Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation. This one would be most grateful for the assistance. Please let this one know if success is achieved.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Okay, let's do.
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged? Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers? The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble. What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you? Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth.
You're a fucking dickhead then.
However, this one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit. 150 credits. This should cover you. This is a most appreciated action. You are not of the Hanar, but you wish to help spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
I'm nice.
This one will not cause any further trouble for the CSEC officer. This one offers its thanks.
There's weird things. You happy now?
I see the Hanar has left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Got to level up as well. Now all I've got to do is find out what the fucking hell I'm supposed to do. Apart from there's another keeper over here. And what's that over there? I want a map. I want a map. That's what I want. I don't want a Citadel Tower. What's that? I don't want Elvina. I want to, how about... No, how about come out? How about move? CSEC? No, there's someone I want to see on CSEC. Who the fuck's that? Avina. What do I want to... Udina. Now this comes back to who was I supposed to see in the financial district, which I cannot remember. And this is coming up to an hour now. It's 9:15. I've had far too much to drink. But you can see what this is like. It's going to be like this all the time. There's so much backstory, making decisions, and that is what makes it a complete... Hold it. Oh, just wish. Hello. I don't believe this. Maybe. Now this looks like it's fucked up. I cannot fucking believe this when things start working and then they stop. Looks like a stream deck is fucked up. Try that again. Try that. Not working. Okay, so how about escaping? Squad, I'm not going to do anything with that. What I'm going to do is open tab, go to the stream deck and hit transition, and now you should be able to see and things should work. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it there now because it's 10 to 9, as I said. I've had far too much to drink, but that is what the game's like. There is like it's not a fast action, move around, kill everything fucking standing. You have to use your brain in it because there's lots and lots of things in the background that you have to understand, and it's and the good thing about this game across all 3 episodes, because you could carry your saves forward, so if you start in Mass Effect 2 you could import your save from Mass Effect 1, and all the decisions that you made in Mass Effect 1 influenced what happened in Mass Effect 2, and the same from 2 to 3. So if you let something live in 2 rather than muller it, would have different implications on 3, because obviously it would be alive or dead, and that sort of swerved the story, which I absolutely loved, because you had to think. And the first time I played it, I did have to think, and there was a couple of them where I was literally not playing for half an hour, just thinking about, well, that would cause that, that would cause that, that would cause that. That is why I love this game, but it's going to be so fucking boring to watch me playing it. Believe me, it is. It's going to be super boring. But if you want to watch it, carry on watching. But if you don't, then don't. Basically, I don't do this for my channel's not monetized. I don't stream. I just do this to relieve my stress of working for the NHS. This is just like a hobby. So yeah, that's about it. As I said, I'd love to carry on. I really would, but I'll carry on playing for hours and hours and hours and hours. But I've got to go to work tomorrow. I've been off for a week. Got about 90 emails I've got to deal with, and so yeah, love this game though. It is good. It is good if you put the time into it and don't just flip through it and get the history and everything. It's great. But I'm gonna be going now, so be seeing you.
I will not be pushed, filed, stamped, indexed, briefed, debriefed, or numbered.